Well, hi there, vampires. Hail. Hail, vampires. Do you like them? These are my two friends, Fred and Harry. Oh, and there's the great man himself, Sir Peter Cushing. Oh yeah. Sir Peter Cushing as Dr. Shrek in Dr. Terror's House of Horrors. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm just chilling. I travelled down to my little country hideaway here in Middle Barton today. Oh, it's awesome. It's a real chill out, it is. I'm getting ready, I'm just getting ready to watch Sir Peter Cushing as Dr. Shrek in Dr. Terrors tonight, with my supreme supper and a nice cool chilled bottle of cider. It's been a good day. It's been warm and sunny. I am unpacked, all settled in again. Wonderful. Darkness is coming. Darkness is falling now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. You know, this polka dot handkerchief I am wearing actually belonged to Sir Peter Cushing. Sir Peter, we fans of that great actor always call him Sir, because he should have been knighted. He wasn't knighted, he was made an OBE, Order of the British Empire. He should have been a Sir, so we fans do call him Sir Peter. But anyway, this polka dot handkerchief came into my being through Brian Holland, who used to run a Peter Cushing fanzine called the Cushing Courier, which I contributed to. I travelled in August 1997. I travelled to Highgate Cemetery in North London when I was watching. I went to London 1997 to meet all the stars out of the Hammer movies: Christopher Lee, Ingrid Pitt, James Bernard, who was the Hammer music composer, Dave Prowse, Damien Thomas, who played Count Karnstein in the 1971 Hammer classic Twins of Evil. I met him. I met them all. Christopher Lee was there. Freddie Francis, who directed Sir Peter time and time again in countless horror movies. I met all the stars there. Oh yes, it was absolutely wonderful. Jimmy Sangster, who actually wrote the screenplays for Hammer films, he was there. I met him lots of times at film conventions up and down the land, and yes, I've been around. I've been around and met so many great people. But anyway, this polka dot handkerchief, Sir Peter, he had a passion for polka dot handkerchiefs, and I am the lucky recipient to receive one of them, because Brian Holland, who was a very good friend of mine, was the editor and publisher of the Cushing Courier fanzine, he knew Sir Peter's secretary Joyce Broughton, and when all Sir Peter's possessions after his death, August the 11th, 1994, I think it was, when all Sir Peter's possessions was auctioned off, purely to fans like myself. Brian got hold of this through Joyce, Sir Peter's secretary, and through Brian he sent it to me. So that polka dot handkerchief actually belonged to Sir Peter Cushing, Baron Frankenstein. This is Baron Frankenstein's polka dot handkerchief. Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah, man. So I wear this with pride. I really, really do. I wear this with pride. Sir Peter Cushing's polka dot handkerchief. Oh yeah. I am just waiting for darkness to fall. It's getting dark outside. Oh yeah, man. Darkness and silence. That's basically why I come here. For silence. Silence. Here in Middle Barton, a quaint little, I reckon it's quite Gothic, a quaint Gothic little hideaway country village just on the outskirts of Oxford town. I'm going to prepare my supper and a nice chilled bottle of cider and watch Sir Peter Cushing, Dr. Terror. Oh yeah. I always watch Dr. Terror Saturday night. I always watch Dr. Terror Saturday night. Tomorrow I shall venture around the countryside with my picnic and more chilled cider. Tuesday I will venture into Oxford town to meet and greet and converse with people, friends, and basically admire the Gothic architecture of all the wonderful cathedrals. So it's quite a nice mix of silence and countryside to the hustle and bustle of everyday life in Oxford town. People everywhere, but nice people, nice restaurants, nice pubs, just nice people, and I really enjoy it all. I do. I really do. I like the mix. I do. Silence and solitude, picnics, cool cider, smokes. Oh yeah. And then the hustle and bustle of Oxford, where, as usual, I receive quite a lot of attention. People, especially the tourists, they tend to crowd around me wanting photographs and asking who I am. I always tell them Count Dracula. Yes, it's a nice mix. I do enjoy it. Well, darkness is falling now. Darkness. 2 or 3 years ago, I left my front door open, and to my amazement, in flew a huge black bat. The wingspan must have been 3 or 4 foot, quite long, quite a large bat. A vampire bat. Oh yeah, man. It flapped and flapped and flapped about in here. I managed to get it out. I don't know how, but I did. See, bats are attracted to light, like a moth is to a light bulb. So it was quite an experience. A giant, an enormous, huge vampire bat flying into my little cottage late at night as well. So basically, when I open my door, I never know what is going to come in. So I am now going to prepare myself for my movies, my supreme supper, and a nice chilled bottle of cider. And totally chill. I will be up right through the night. I will rise about 9 o'clock in the morning, and then I shall prepare my picnic and then venture around the beautiful Oxfordshire countryside. Yes. Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah, man. So I'm going to prepare now my night of terror and my supper and cider. I'm really pleased that you've all seen Sir Peter's polka dot handkerchief. Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah, man. Sir Peter, I will now bid you all good night.